Wall Street is the birthplace of the stock market, a place where money takes on a new meaning and where there is no ethics. It is therefore understandable that those who work on Wall Street are not ethically concerned about money. Jordan Belfort is one of the most famous of such people. Zero ethics, endless greed for money, and always trying to find a way out. Not to mention his famous film starring DiCaprio, encouraging young people to enter the stock market. Jordan Belfort, a name synonymous with excess, greed, and scandal, became infamous as the Wolf of Wall Street. His story, filled with incredible successes and notorious illegal activities, is a tale of excess and hedonism. Belfort's journey from ambitious young entrepreneur to convicted criminal serves as a sharp reminder of the dangers of greed and unethical behaviour. Jordan Ross Belfort was born on the 9th of July 1962 in Bronx, New York. Raised in a middle-class family, Belfort displayed an entrepreneurial spirit from a young age. Belfort's early business ventures included selling ice cream at a local beach and running a meat and seafood business. While these early endeavours were modest, they laid the foundation for his future ambitions. His determination and charisma set the stage for his entry into the world of finance. Jordan Belfort, who attracted attention as an ambitious employee in the financial world, had to leave the company due to the economic conjuncture of the period, and he no longer wanted to work anywhere to fulfill his ambition for money, which had been his most important feature since childhood. But something bigger was needed. In 1989, Jordan Belfort founded Stratton Oakmont, a brokerage firm that would become notorious for its aggressive sales tactics and scams. Stratton Oakmont quickly grew into a powerhouse, employing hundreds of brokers who used high-pressure tactics to sell penny stocks to unaware investors. The fact that the brokers he employed, like himself, had no ethical concerns and could do almost anything in-house allowed the company to grow and appeal to outside brokers. Belfort's company was characterized by a ruthless pursuit of profit, often at the expense of ethical concerns. The company's culture of excess and greed was reflected in Belfort's own lifestyle, which became increasingly wasteful as his fortune grew. High-priced drugs and prostitutes, lavish parties, etc. At the height of his success, Jordan Belfort symbolized the hedonistic, high-flying lifestyle of Wall Street's elite. He owned luxury properties, a fleet of expensive cars, and even a private yacht. His drug and alcohol-fueled wild parties were legendary. Belfort's charisma and self-confidence enabled him to charm and manipulate both clients and employees alike, taking Stratton Oakmont to new heights. The firm's initial public offerings, IPOs, for small companies brought in millions and made Belfort a multimillionaire at a young age. But beneath the surface, the firm's success was built on a foundation of deception and manipulation. There were many who were attracted by this manipulation and deception, but there were also many who were disturbed by the sudden rise and felt it should be investigated. Stratton Oakmont's meteoric rise was accompanied by a series of illegal activities. Belfort and his associates engaged in pump and dump schemes that left investors with worthless stocks by artificially inflating stock prices and then selling their shares at a profit. This widespread manipulation not only ripped off investors, but also undermined the integrity of the stock market. The firm's brokers were trained to use high-pressure sales tactics and frequently misled customers about the value and potential of the stocks they were selling. The extent of the fraud attracted the attention of regulatory authorities and set the stage for Belfort's ultimate collapse. As federal authorities began investigating Stratton Oakmont's activities, the house of cards Belfort had built began to collapse. The firm was shut down by the NASD, now FINRA, in 1996, and Belfort was charged with securities fraud and money laundering. The ensuing legal battles were intense, and Belfort faced numerous charges that could result in long prison sentences. In 1999, Belfort struck a deal with prosecutors, agreeing to cooperate with the investigation and testify against his former colleagues in exchange for a reduced sentence. His cooperation led to the imprisonment of several of his accomplices, but it also marked the end of his reign on Wall Street. Jordan Belfort was sentenced to 4 years in prison, but only served 22 months. During his time behind bars, he shared a cell with Tommy Chong of Cheech and Chong, who encouraged him to write about his experiences. This period of reflection and self-reflection led Belfort to re-evaluate his life and choices. His time in prison was a turning point and led him to confront the consequences of his actions and their impact on countless investors and their families. Belfort's memoirs written during this time would later form the basis of his rehabilitation and new career path, despite some people not believing into his sincerity. After his release from prison, Jordan Belfort embarked on a journey of rehabilitation and reinvention. He published his memoir, The Wolf of Wall Street, detailing his rise and fall in the financial world. The book was later adapted into a successful film directed by Martin Scorsese and starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Belfort. This new fame gave Belfort a platform to share his story and lessons learnt. He began his career as a motivational speaker, emphasizing the importance of ethics and integrity in business. Although Belfort's speeches and seminars were controversial, they attracted audiences eager to learn from his experiences. One of the key lines in the movie, "Sell me this pen," was also inspired by these speeches. The story of Jordan Belfort has left a mark on both popular culture and the world of finance. The Wolf of Wall Street has become a warning tale about the dangers of uncontrolled greed and the consequences of unethical behaviour. Belfort's influence is evident in the ongoing debate about financial regulation and the importance of ethical standards in business. Despite his past, Belfort continues to work towards personal and professional rehabilitation, seeking redemption and spreading the message of integrity and accountability. Belfort's journey from the top of Wall Street to the depths of prison and his efforts to rebuild his life afterwards serve as a powerful reminder that the choices we make can have stretching consequences. Would you want to live a life like Jordan Belfort? Or do you approve of the methods he used to achieve his goal? Let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, press the like and subscribe buttons. See you in the next video.